Into the pocket, finds Robbie Gray. This is good movement. Swings around quickly. Once Westhoff is in good position, should mark it, and does.
Gee, it was just a matchup that didn't work well for the Brisbane Lions. And what happened, McGrath, who's playing on Gray, just got blocked, and so he had to change over to his teammate, and then that let McGrath and Westhoff in the square just always go in the mark the ball. It was going to be long enough and high enough.
This is really important for Westhoff. He's been pretty ordinary the last 2 weeks. Hasn't seen much action up forward. It was very ordinary against the Dogs, but for confidence, you need to get an early kick. It was a nice mark. Needs to finish now.
Needs to just kick straight. He pushes it right, but it just manages to sneak in. And the opening goal to Port Adelaide. Try and use their body, bulk and experience against Clark. This is Cracker. And he's away. Short ball. Good strong lead. Gray, again, we see him wheeling around. Port want to move it quickly, and why not? Because Treadray's in the van.
Ebert's got forward. If we can get it to him.
Almost did, but here comes Westhoff for number 2. Wonderful pickup. Finishes well. Port Adelaide are here today. Clark.
Oh, some loose Brisbane players. Albert Proud's on his own at centre-half forward.
And Riscatelli's in the middle.
So
they're overdoing it with hands, though.
What, take your balance.
Here's Hooper. He should just stroll in and kick the first goal for the Lions. And he does. They're getting some possession, and they've got their first.
Toby Thurston's the man I'll be putting my hand up to kick the ball in.
Adcock waited, then spots 2 players, and that's an easy mark for Bradshaw. Oh, he's 30 metres out. How's your distance? But he's kicked it through. He's a good kick. And the Lions are in front. Gives it off to Pearce, who's roaming free at the moment here at Amy. Long ball, Ebert in the spot.
Oh, that's
tough on Ebert. Patfield's there. So's Robbie Gray. And he did well to keep going. Just got a boot to ball. McDonald under pressure here. The Lions. Roden's approaching. He's going to get it now. Gives it over to Corn. Squeezes it over the top to Ebert. And they deserve that, Port. They're back in front.
Yeah, some loose players, Port. Got to be clean here.
Roden. Again, Corns with a quick kick. Spots Westhoff.
Free kick.
15-5 in favour of Port Adelaide in the clearance count.
Westhoff for his 3rd goal and the 2nd of the quarter to Port Adelaide. They're out to a 9-point lead. Trying to switch it now through Surgeon.
I'm going to be kicking it to Westhoff as much as possible too.
He spotted Robbie Gray on a lead.
He had 2 options there because Westhoff was also in the picture.
He can kick this, Robbie Gray.
13-5 for the season, for 3 in a row for Port. Holds its line, and they continue to do well here on a Saturday afternoon. Just runs around Brown.
Westhoff's on long.
Tried to get it to him.
Oh, it's a free kick.
And he's down Westhoff against Henderson. Advantage paid to Gray. Treadray's on.
Goal side.
Merritt goes back.
Oh, well done.
Treadray went to ground right at the last minute, but he's good enough to keep his feet and dribble it. 4 goals this quarter to Port. Lead now 19 points. They've doubled Brisbane.
18-5 the clearance count in favour of Port Adelaide. 6-2 out of the centre. Let's have a look at how Brisbane match up in here.
Clark gets it down to Rich. A clearance for the Lions. Riscatelli punching forward. Going back Meyer. It falls for Johnston. He ducks out of a tackle. Just got it back to Brown, who throws it on the boot and kicks a goal. A badly needed one for the Lions. Clark peeling off from the contest. Riscatelli finds himself in some space. Handball over the top to Stiller. Long to the square. Bradshaw on thirds, 1-on-1.
Needed some support and got it.
Bradshaw free kick.
They mucked it up though, Port, didn't they, really?
Bradshaw for his 2nd gets it. And the Lions get 2 quick ones.
You just find that Black having a bit of a spell on the ground. They didn't want to take Corns off.
Lade is just dominating those knockouts. Burgoyne into the middle.
Oh, this is where they're killing him.
McGrath's got Bradshaw all on his own. The turnover's going to hurt Port. Brown over the top, and they are just sharing it around. 2 apiece to the big men.
Turnover again.
McGrath gone.
That's a fantastic chase.
Ebert, what a wonderful example of defending your forward 50. To right, so he's just got to get that start right, Tony. Pretty good. Pretty good. Better than pretty good.
Tony.
Duff and Margin back to 8 points for Port Adelaide.
I think he'd be in the top 5 in the competition, and that if anywhere, you know, on angles like that, even as a left footer, his control of his drop, the ball drop is just, you put your money on him most times.
Roden did enough to get it to Salopek. Into the pocket is the man in question, Ebert. Around quickly, finding Treadray. Centre clearance for Adelaide.
Selfish. They've got a massive, major concern here, Brisbane. 9-4 out of the middle, Port Adelaide. Brogan and Lade just dominating the rucks. We know Clark's been up for a little while. He's not a natural ruckman, but he's getting smacked at the centre bounce. And around the ground, it's 22-7 at the clearances.
Yeah, they're dominating there. Treadray to finish. No question there. Another goal, Port. Through the middle. Roden is the runner.
Oh, that's a good chase. It's a trip. How's it not a trip?
Oh, there's the way he's recovered.
He just kept going. Sets up Burgoyne, who hits it long. Ebert in the van again.
That undo Roden.
3 now for Ebert, and that's a mini break now for Port. They lead by 20. Come back very quickly. Power. Kicks short. Bradshaw. Hooper fumbled it again. Sherman picks it up. Likes to kick a goal.
Doesn't like his left foot, though.
He's going to kick on the outside of the right.
Oh,
it's
well
good
done.
enough from the Shermanator. Well called, Liam.
So someone's got to get back as a marking option here. He's too far out to score.
He just lobs it up. Ebert is coming. So too Treadray. Crumbing Cassisi. Hands free to Corns.
Oh, he's kicked it.
And kicks a beauty. And goes back to his captain and says, thank you very much. To Brennan, to Black. And his kick is a poor one from a Magarey medalist. He doesn't make that sort of mistake very often. Carlisle.
Look at the big fella go.
He gets the 1-2 from Davenport. Big Alapati into the forward 50. Onto the chest of Treadray.
Carlisle's job has been outstanding this afternoon. But just the run-off half back there. Hit the ground running.
2-2-2 for Treadray this afternoon. Straight as a die. Doesn't make the distance.
And there's Brennan back there.
Just standing on the line. Again, the good chase from Ebert. High tackle. And
a wedgie as well.
A bit of wedgie there on Davenport.
He's a shepherd.
Pearce can go all the way from 50 for the first score of the quarter. And it's a goal to Port Adelaide. A goal to Pearce. Took his time. And he kicked to Proud, who marked under some pressure.
Now his best chance is to get it in quickly, because Chaplin's off him at the moment.
50 metres, Scotty. It's a 50-metre play, Robbie. No.
It's against Robbie Gray.
Oh, hold on. And this might be reversed again.
There's no need to go near him. 50 metres. 50 metres pace.
Oh, Mark Williams would be filthy on this. Robbie Gray giving an undisciplined free kick. 50 metres behind play as such.
He mentioned Robbie Gray's name 5 times there.
Proud, 2 goals, 4 for the season, so hasn't been that straight. He's inside 50. He wobbles that. He wobbles it. It's not a score, but it does fall to Bradshaw, or is it a goal?
Yep. So what did you see then?
It crossed. Move the players away, move them away. Ball it fully across the line.
Okay. So the score is?
A goal.
A goal. Okay then, all clear.
That goal goes to Proud. Adcock's not free. Good tackling, Port. McDonald got it to Rich. The bounce didn't favour him. Proud's away.
He can go really long here to Johnson. He's got to have the legs.
Oh, good Johnston back in the side this week to finish. No question there from him. 2 in a row to Brisbane. They make it a little bit more interesting. Switch of play from Port. Chaplin trying to open up the grandstand side here at Amy, and Cracker has it. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Just to Logan.
They've just stopped Port Adelaide's link-up run at the moment, though, Brisbane. This is a good little period for them.
Hooper doesn't know where he is. It's 50 metres.
Yeah.
No, it's 50 metres.
Because did Ron think he was going the other way?
Yeah.
Yes.
He went the wrong way. A pick to make him pay.
He does tend to kick left post or right post, but he just driven that one straight home.
No problems whatsoever. Big goal that for Salopek and Port Adelaide. That's Ron Hooper needing a bit of a comfort as to which way they're going. Brogan takes it out of the ruck. Brisbane have some numbers back. They're going to need them because here's Treadray. It spills out the side to Gray. gives it to Lade, slips it to Ebert, and you better believe it. Finds its way to Stiller for the Lions. Power peels off for him. Got numbers here, Brisbane. Adcock, short pass, spotted a man inside 50. It was Black.
Smart, yeah, good enough player to control the kicks around Brown. Should kick those.
Keeps it low and just slices it straight through.
The marking space.
Rich wins the clearance, kicks it round the corner and kicks a beauty. The rising star or the favourite kicks the goal.
Well, from a stoppage, exactly what they've been screaming out for here, Brisbane. They need to get some work out of this. The dangerous part at the stoppage is the bloke on the move, and he just read it beautifully. He's a young player that doesn't fumble, and it's a little bit slippery out there at the moment. We see players going to ground. Daniel Rich, clean as a whistle, and what a good finish for a young player. 13 points is a very manageable margin here.
Gets some support in McGrath, who's off and gone.
Have to keep running here.
And he goes back into the middle. Rich
again. Oh, that's 50. That is 50. Now, Brisbane Lions players have to be careful here. Daniel Rich, you are a superstar. He will be reported for that, I would think. Also, there might be a report here, 50 metres.
He's in trouble with the shoulder, I'd say.
Gee, how courageous was that?
Now, let's have a look at this.
We're talking about an 18-year-old kid here, going back to the flight of the ball. I've got no doubt, because the guy was taken off the ball, I would think this would be a report, 50-metre penalty. But let's worry about what's happened with Daniel Rich.
Yep,
if you want to win respect in the footy world, that's exactly, well, don't know whether you nearly have to put it up, but I don't think you might be very lucky that he was already in the air. Couldn't stop it.
That's exactly what it'll be looked at. Now, that'll be the concern here well, when it's looked at, is that could he get out of that contact?
I'd give him benefit of the doubt. I reckon he was in the air.
He does take his eyes off the ball there.
And that may be the thing that costs him here.
But let's
goal to Brisbane anyway.
Let's not worry about. Let's worry about Daniel Rich's well-being here.
He looks like, oh, geez, a tough nut. I tell you what, that bloke, he doesn't have to do anything else in AFL football for the rest of his, and he's throwing him away.
He's throwing the doctor away.
Who did kick the goal, Matty?
That's a very good question, Tony.
Albert Proud, boys, number 2.
Well, that's
on the spot, Colby.
I don't really care. That's not the story. Oh, no.
It's a free kick.
Ash McGrath.
Josh.
Well, Ash McGrath has given the free kick up. He doesn't know there's only 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Game context, gentlemen.
Oh.
It's a 7-point ball game. It was 27.
Well, let's have a look at this. What is he? There's nothing in that.
Oh, there is.
It's just stupid.
That is ridiculous. One and see if he can sneak a couple of goals later in this quarter.
Big Merritt is able to move off and take a bounce. What a handball from Merritt. What a mistake. And Gray is there for the goal.
Even get near.
Hamill missed him by 5 metres. Free kick to Port, so the wheels are off for the moment for the Lions.
You know where that's come from? And now he's been reported. And 50. Jared Brennan has just given away.
And I tell you what, he split his eye open too. Well, Josh Carr, I don't know. I don't think he'll be playing a lot more football. This could be his last year of footy.
Yeah, let's have a look at the bottom of the screen. Now that's just completely dumb.
Why would that happen? Yeah, you've got to ask the question, why would he do something like that? Did he stand on his toes? It doesn't matter. You don't do anything like that.
Well,
why would you do something like that?
That's no response, whatever happens.
The
Rogans. 40 metres out, directly in front, nails it. Here go Port again on the rebound. Salopek spots 2 players in the middle. One of them is Logan.
They had a fly on the wall in that coaches' conference.
They had a cider. They had a cider in it at 3/4, just on 3/4 time. They saw what Josh Carr was doing, unsettling a few of them.
Logan had his birthday a couple of days ago.
He's got another present.
And he has.
Have they got one more? He's gone over the line. How bad has Daniel Merritt had it? He's had a shocker. There's another twist in the story of this game.
Well, he started the last quarter, not coming out. Daniel Merritt, he's been out for a little while. He got back last week. But that handball that gave Robbie Gray the goal, followed by undisciplined stuff to Brogan's goal. Momentum switch. 10-3 inside 50s. It's a domination at the moment by Port Adelaide.
Goal Adelaide! Goal from nothing, and the big man will have a big smile.
2-5, that's right, Tony.
Unbelievable.
Adcock with a tackle, but Roden cleaning up for Port. High ball, Merritt under pressure. Free kick against him. Gray for another goal. It's raining goals at Amy.
Those stats show they should have won by nearly this amount anyway, Port Adelaide.
Yep.
Cracker for the finishing touch. From inside 50. Celebrates a big day for Port.